I was born in Burnaby, British Columbia, and grew up there, went to school, Douglas Road Elementary, and and ended up at Burnaby Central and graduated there. Then I went off to UBC. I'll tell you a funny story. I was always interested in agriculture in my teens and just thought that was an interesting thing to do. And when I grew up in Spruce Street, actually, there were still some farms on it. It's all developed now, of course, but there were still some small farms on it, and my grandparents had a dairy farm for a little while. And so when I was in grade 12, I decided I want to get my degree in agriculture. And so I went to see the counselor to ask where there were universities for agriculture degrees. And she looked at me and she said, "But you're a girl." And I thought, yeah, known that for a long time. And she said, "So why are you interested in agriculture?" And I said, "I'm interested in getting an agriculture degree." And she said again, "But you're a girl." And I said, "But I want to get a degree in agriculture." So she, like in exasperation, said, "Oh, all right," she said. And she brought out her book, and she's going through, and she said, "Well, if you want to stay in British Columbia, you'll have to go to UBC. They're the only ones offering an agriculture degree right now." And I said, "Fine, then that's where I'm applying." And so I did, and I got my agriculture degree at UBC. But times have changed. By the several years after I left UBC and had my degree, there was more females in the agriculture program than there were males. So anyway, I don't think she would have said that then, but that's the reaction I got when I was in grade 12.
We often tend to just blame the men for holding women back.
That's right, yeah. And that was the guidance counselor who was supposed to help students in their degree choices, yes.
So where do you go from there?
So I got my degree in agriculture, and I then got a job offer here at the Agassiz, of course the name has changed, but I'll say the Agassiz Research Station because that's what it's more commonly known for. So when I first came, it was more commonly called the Experimental Farm still, which was the original name. Anyway, came here, worked, and I still had a few more courses to take, but I had enjoyed it, and I actually felt a little stressed my last year at university, so I decided to stay, and I was able to get on working through the winter here. That was in 73 when I first came. I worked through the winter of 73, 74. There was a student who graduated from the University of Victoria, Brian Harding, who we met and we started dating that fall, actually, after the Agassiz Fall Fair that fall. Anyway, ended up getting married in 1975, and we sort of thought, oh, we'll be here for a while and we'll see what happens, and we're still here.
Wow.
So that's basically the background. And I was fortunate that I worked with Dr. Jack Freeman for the first number of years, and also with Don Beaton and John Lanting. And I learned so much from those three gentlemen about agriculture research and horticulture, and that put me in good stead for the rest of my work at the research station.
Was the horticulture end of it more of what you dealt with?
Yes, yeah. Actually, my degree was in soil science with a major in soil science and a minor in horticulture, and I ended up working in horticulture pretty well all my career. So anyway, but our soil science guidance, well, not guidance, but one of the profs said, to be in soil science, you have to have a dirty mind and a good sense of humus. And so that kept me in good state. I've always felt I had a good sense of humus.